We're here at the 2009 Texas Sommelier Conference. We're at the table of Grieve, G-R-I-E-V-E. They're winemaker and owner of the winery are here today, and I thought I'd ask you gentlemen, tell me about Grieve Winery. What wines do you have, and how did the winery come about?
We have one wine, Sauvignon Blanc, and we set out to make the best Sauvignon Blanc we could. We went out and hired Michael Tyrion. He's a former winemaker at Hansel. We wanted to get someone who had no preconceived notions about Sauvignon Blanc, and I basically gave him free rein to go out and try to make the best Sauvignon Blanc he could. Michael can tell you how he did that. And
we're talking to you today because of the wine. We tried all the white wines here, and your Sauvignon Blanc comes out as one of the most interesting white wines at the show, at the tasting.
Well, thank you.
Please go ahead and tell us about...
As a Chardonnay and Pinot Noir winemaker, I had no clue how to make Sauvignon Blanc, which was a bit of a stretch for David to hire me. But the fun of the job and the education that I've experienced was to be able to take David's grapes, harvest them half at 22 bricks, half at 25 bricks, work on each one individually, each batch individually, fermented new oak, fermented stainless steel, fermented used oak, fermented stainless steel, and then go to new oak, go to used oak. What I'm saying is there are multiple lots. And to be able to blend, to compose a blend from these disparate elements allowed us to create this, which we think is a balance. A balance of elegance with the minerality of the cold location and Level Valley, as well as the exotic floral jasmine character, and a very compelling, here we go, kaffir lime and lemongrass note that really speaks to this wine.
So suppose I had two wines. Suppose I had your Sauvignon Blanc and a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand. What would the main differences be?
We very intentionally did not go to a Kiwi style of Sauvignon Blanc, which is much more grapefruit and gooseberry, as they say. This is the riper component in this blend definitely drifts it more towards the exotic melon, and again that lime and lemongrass. Okay. And then, but it's a richer body as well.
I mean, similarly, suppose I had your wine and I had a Sauvignon Blanc from Sancerre.
Sancerre, higher acid, although this has a good respectable acidity. This does not have the minerality that distinguishes Sancerre so well. That's a different place, but it doesn't have, nor does Sancerre have the exotic character or the richness that this does. Remember, we're in California, where there's much more sunlight than the center of France, and that gives a ripeness and a compelling richness to the fruit.
Great, and this is your first vintage?
This would be the first, this is the debut vintage of Grieve.
Great, well we wish you the best of luck, and thanks very much for talking to us at the Texas Sommelier Conference at the Four Seasons this year.